Okay. Tutorial on how to beat the duel. So it's pretty easy because basically the way that they coded it is that Kylo Ren is going to try to counter the last move that you did. Now, it's about 90% of the time he's going to do that. Sometimes he'll just kind of throw a wrench in it, but we'll show you here. So you're both going to start out with strike on the first hit. That way you both get a dual point. See, one dual point each. Now, since I use strike, the counter to strike is feint. So the counter to feint is parry. So he's going to use feint because it counters the last one that I used. So I use parry. See, he used feint. I'll whack him, knock off that dual point. Now, since I used parry the last time, the counter to parry is strike. So I am going to use feint because he's going to try to strike me. See? Now, since I used feint, he is going to try to use parry to try to knock my dual points off. So instead, I'm going to hit strike. Easy peasy. So then it's just repeat the exact same thing over again. We can both start with strike. Both get a dual point. He's going to try to use feint to counter strike again, so I use parry. All right, and that's where he does change things up every once in a while. So you can keep on just going with it because since he did, I did use parry last time, he now will probably try to get back on track. So this is where I said 90% of the time he just keeps on going with the same algorithm. So since I used parry last time, the parry to or the counter to parry is strike, and that's how he got a dual point on me. So I am going to use feint because he's probably going to try to strike me again. Yeah. All right, now I used feint, so he is probably going to try to use parry, and so I will counter that with strike. And one again. So every once in a while he kind of throws in that little change, but it's pretty rare, and he'll just get right back on track again. So since I use strike, he's going to try to use feint. I'll use parry. And then since I used parry, he's going to try to use strike. So I use feint. And since I used feint, he's going to try to use parry, and I will use strike. All right, so we start over again. Strike. Now, since I use strike, he's going to try to use feint, and I'll use parry. Okay, so you just threw another wrench into it. So since I used parry, he is going to strike me again, and so I'll use feint. So just get back on track. Then I got him again. So I just use feint, so he's going to try to counter me with parry, and I'll just hit him with a strike. Oh, all right, so he did throw a wrench in again, but if you tie, you win. So I just beat him. One thing to note is sometimes he's going to take an attack before you choose, and you'll see question marks above him. Just use strike, and you'll automatically gain a point. That's him making a mistake. All right. Good luck.